Hey everyone! Welcome back to World of Wheels, the place where we explore the fastest, boldest, and most exciting cars from all around the world. If you love speed, design, and technology, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because today we're taking a deep dive into the upcoming 2026 Chevrolet Corvette C8, the next evolution of America's favorite supercar. From its design to its interior, engine, and performance, we'll go through every angle, front, side, rear, top, and even under the hood. So sit back, relax, and let's roll. Let's start with the design. The Corvette C8 has always been about turning heads, but the 2026 model takes things to a new level. From the front, it looks sharper, lower, and meaner. The headlights are now slimmer LED matrix units with a more futuristic glow pattern. The wide front air intakes dominate the bumper, feeding air into the radiators and brakes, while the hood line remains low and sculpted for better aerodynamics. The C8's front end gives off a proper supercar vibe, aggressive yet elegant, like it's ready to eat up the road ahead. Move to the left side and you'll notice that the overall proportions stay true to the mid-engine layout that changed Corvette's identity forever. The cabin is pushed forward, while the rear section is muscular and full of power. The side scoops are now even more functional, redesigned for better airflow into the engine bay. The 2026 version gets new lightweight forged alloy wheels and wider tires for improved grip. The carbon fiber side skirts add both beauty and performance, cutting drag and keeping the car planted at high speeds. On the right side, everything mirrors perfectly, but look closely and you'll spot the optional carbon ceramic brake rotors peeking behind those alloys, giving this beast incredible stopping power. The door design now features a hidden handle mechanism for a cleaner look. The sculpted fenders and that low roofline make the C8 look like it's in motion even when standing still. It's an artwork of motion and muscle combined. Now let's walk to the back, because that's where the Corvette really flexes its power. The 2026 C8's rear design has been slightly updated, new taillights with a Y-shaped LED signature, a reworked diffuser, and repositioned quad exhaust tips right in the center. The entire back profile feels wider, meaner, and more planted. And yes, the highlight is still that glass engine cover, giving a perfect view of the roaring V8 sitting proudly behind the seats. It's the kind of view that can stop any car lover in their tracks. From the top view, the car looks like a jet fighter. The roofline flows smoothly into the engine cover, and every line has a purpose, whether it's directing air to cool the engine or generating downforce at speed. The 2026 model also comes with an optional carbon roof or a removable targa top for those who love open-air driving. The aerodynamic refinement is impressive. It's not just about looks, it's about function. Every curve and vent has a reason to exist. Let's step inside now. Open the door and you enter a completely driver-focused cockpit. The interior of the 2026 Corvette C8 combines race car functionality with luxury comfort. Everything is angled toward the driver, from the digital instrument cluster to the infotainment screen. The steering wheel has a flat top and bottom, giving it that race-ready look, while the paddle shifters feel solid and tactile. The materials have taken a step up too. Expect premium leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber trims everywhere. Even the stitching can be customized in different colors. The seats are redesigned for better support, especially during hard cornering, and yet they remain comfortable for long highway drives. The digital display is now sharper, faster, and more interactive, showing performance data, lap times, G-force, and more. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a premium Bose audio system are all standard. The cabin feels like sitting inside a fighter jet that just happens to have wheels. Now let's get to the heart of this beast, the engine. Under that glass cover sits the legendary 6.2-liter LT2 V8 engine, but for 2026, it's tuned and refined. Power output is expected to cross the 500 horsepower mark, reaching around 505 horsepower with a torque figure close to 480 lb-ft. All this power goes straight to the rear wheels through an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that delivers lightning-fast shifts. The result? A 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in just under 3 seconds, and a top speed of around 195 miles per hour. That's serious performance, putting it right up there with European supercars costing twice as much. The throttle response feels instant, the sound from that V8 is pure American thunder, and when you floor it, the car feels alive, raw, mechanical, and emotional. Corvette has always been about passion, and the C8 carries that legacy forward proudly. But performance isn't just about power, it's about control. The 2026 Corvette comes with the next-generation magnetic ride control system, which constantly adjusts the suspension every millisecond for perfect balance between comfort and performance. Whether you're cruising on the highway or attacking corners on a track, it stays composed and confident. The steering is razor-sharp, the braking powerful, and the handling feels neutral and predictable. This is a car built equally for thrill and precision. Now let's talk about technology. The Corvette C8 2026 includes multiple drive modes: Tour, Sport, Track, Weather, and a customizable My mode that lets you tune throttle, steering, and suspension exactly how you like it. The front lift system helps you clear speed bumps easily by raising the nose of the car, while parking sensors and cameras make city driving less stressful. You even get a performance data recorder that lets you film and analyze your driving, perfect for track enthusiasts. The car's structure is made from lightweight aluminum and carbon composites, keeping the weight down and rigidity up. This helps not only with speed but also safety. Corvette's engineers have designed the chassis to absorb and distribute impact energy, while the cabin remains a strong safety cell. You also get airbags, stability control, traction management, and ABS as standard. Even though it's a supercar, the C8 is surprisingly practical. You get 2 trunks, one in the front, and one at the back, giving you enough room for a weekend bag or even golf clubs. Fuel economy, while not the main point here, still stays reasonable, around 15 miles per gallon in the city and up to 27 on the highway. It's one of the few sports cars you can actually drive every day without feeling guilty. And let's not forget the variants. The C8 lineup starts with the Stingray, then moves up to the Z51 Performance Package, and finally the track-focused Z06. The Z06, with its 5.5-liter flat-plane crank V8 producing over 670 horsepower, is expected to continue in 2026 as one of the loudest, most thrilling engines ever made in America. Each variant brings something special: the Stingray for balanced performance, the Z51 for enthusiasts, and the Z06 for pure adrenaline junkies. When it comes to sound, there's nothing quite like a Corvette. The exhaust note is raw, throaty, and emotional. It starts as a deep growl and builds into a scream as you rev it higher. In 2026, Chevrolet might even offer active sound tuning, letting drivers adjust the tone from mellow to wild depending on mood. So what's the price for all this American engineering and muscle? The 2026 Chevrolet Corvette C8 Stingray is expected to start around $70,000 in the United States. Add the Z51 package, and you're looking at roughly $80,000 to $85,000. The high-performance Z06 model will likely cost between $115,000 and $130,000 depending on options. Of course, prices may vary based on configuration and dealer markup, but even at that level, it's still one of the most affordable true supercars you can buy. To sum it all up, the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette C8 isn't just a car, it's a statement. It's proof that American engineering can go head-to-head with Italian and German exotics, while still offering reliability, comfort, and everyday usability. It's a car that turns dreams into driveways.